Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Mini Lessons. This lesson is about AI. Everywhere you look these days, you will see and hear the term powered by AI or driven by AI. It all sounds really cool and fancy, but what is AI? How does it work? Let's dive in. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence, which simply means computers that behave like humans. The typical explanation for AI, as you will find on the internet, describes this as technology that enables computers and machines to simulate human learning. The purpose of AI is to enable computers and software to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as learning, reasoning, problem solving, and language understanding. A good example of AI, and one that people normally think of first, is robots. An example can be the robot vacuum cleaner that replaces a human task to clean the floor. The robot understands the floor plan it's working on and improves its route as it learns more about the surrounding area. We'll look at more examples later, but let's look into the history. The history of AI shows that it began in the 1950s with multiple contributors like Alan Turing and John McCarthy, amongst others. Machines have been doing human tasks for some time now. Take for example the alarm clock or a coffee maker. The recipe for making AI typically involves defining an objective or define a problem you want to solve. Collect the data that relates to the problem or objective. Create algorithms and models that uses your data. Train your model and deploy your model and tune it, monitor it and maintain it. While many people think AI means computers taking over the world and replacing humans, the examples we will cover will highlight how AI works in different areas, but not all of them together. Let's take an example of a human who was assigned a project and task. The information he can use is only available in a library. Let's call our human Jimmy. Jimmy cannot use the internet to help him with the task he is assigned. Only the books in the building that we will call the library. This will be his source of knowledge. Jimmy understands what his task is, but will need to learn how to complete it, so he gets to work by selecting the books he thinks will help him. Once he has reviewed the knowledge in the books he selected, he gets started on his project. Sometime through the project, Jimmy thinks of other things he can do to make this finished project work better, so he goes and collects and reads more books. The final output will be based on the research, knowledge, and assumption Jimmy makes from reading all the books. After some days, Jimmy has completed a draft of his project, and it now can be assessed by his peers to see the project design. Now let's consider the same example for the project, but instead of using our good friend Jimmy, we will use a computer that is programmed to receive instruction and complete tasks. We'll call our computer OP. OP has access to exactly the same content and knowledge Jimmy did, but in an electronic format. Imagine a virtual library. OP will use the virtual library to research and produce a final project with a likely outcome that will be the same as Jimmy, if not better. OP will also complete this task within hours and not days. Once completed, the people who submitted the request will review OP's work and determine the next path forward. The example of knowledge in a library is important for us to understand how AI can be successful with a library or database of information that it can use to execute the desired outcome. Good, clean data helps solve the problem. AI in the world today is using the library that it's assigned to. Imagine the following professions as a library: medical, financial, construction, online retail, and motor industries. All of these will be its own library that AI will have access to support the request. We have seen and discussed AI in the world today, working in a silo of libraries in different professions. However, there is more development that we have yet to cover. If you want to know about more specific areas of AI like generative, machine learning, and deep learning, stay tuned on EML for these videos. I hope you enjoyed learning about AI. Please hit like and subscribe, and thanks for watching!